Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to the Number 9 with Tommy podcast, where we will not be doing the Monster Bash. Not at all. Comparable, though, similarly named the Monster Mash. Tom, we're gonna start this bad boy over. I threw in a bunch of extra words. It was all wrong. Starting from the top. Good day, ma'ams and sirs, that whole thing, where we will be doing the Monster Bash. Not at all comparable to the similarly named Mash. This is where we find creeps, weirdos, and Karens and make fun of their ass. Tom will also share why he's rolling in cash. Mail time is going to be far from a blast, and fingers crossed for Amber Heard's next plane ride to crash. Fuck that falsely slandering piece of trash. I have a plan to handle her. Damn. Send her over to Afghanistan. I mean, we all forgot about those American soldiers. People will forget about her before her life's even over. And Epstein's death goes unsolved despite the plethora of implications involving people who were straight vile. Meanwhile, there's national media attention for Gabby while she chokes like B Rabbit and 8. Before I get too far down the rabbit's hole and say something that gets the podcast canceled, I'll keep myself in check and not offensively ramble. Now, spooky sirs and ghoulish gals, welcome my bestest pal, Tommy fucking Washington. What's been up, man? How are you?
Pat, was that all Halloween themed? Because we were supposed
It
to
was
do a
all
show.
Halloween themed because we were supposed to do it on Halloween, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about us not getting a show out last week. Had something come up for work, and then Pat had personal stuff going on. I had stuff going on,
So
so we
many
just
crazy things.
didn't make it. We just didn't make it. It sucks, but here we are.
It is what it is.
Pat, loving the new setup.
Thank you, sir.
I actually went over Saturday night. Was super excited to get it set up with you to do this, and well, here we are.
Yes, sir. I love the new setup as well. I'm super comfy.
Can I ask you
I
what
have
the fuck you're looking at?
so over here where yeah, the podcast is over there. The information is right in front of me. So I was looking at you while you were talking.
Yeah, I think you should. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go splitsy screen is what my plan is. So
Yeah.
both things are directly in front of me.
To like halfy. If you hit Windows and an arrow, it will force it to that side of the screen and do it in half. No, you gotta hold Windows and hit the arrow.
It's made up. All right, I'm just going to do it my way.
Yeah, if you just click on the window like here and hit Windows that way, it pushes it all to one side.
Are you sure it did not work?
I assure you, it's something that you did.
But here we are. I'm halfsies now.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect. Yeah, so we haven't done a podcast since I hit that bet, huh?
that's true.
Dude, I did not fucking sleep Thursday night. First off, speaking about Thursday night, because it was the Rodgers game, did you hear that Rodgers got COVID?
I heard not only did Rogers get COVID, but he misled people into thinking that he had been vaccinated when he was not.
I did not hear that part of it. I heard that he was not vaccinated, and he tried to get his doctors to approve him on his regimen. Like his doctors approved it to give him like boosters and shit to like fight it off so he could possibly play on Sunday.
Yeah,
And they're like, nope, because he's unvaccinated, quarantined for 10 days. Doesn't matter if he tests negative in 3.
that's fucking awesome. Because fuck Rogers.
That's not
Sorry,
uh,
Griff.
that's not nice at all. Uh, but so yeah, I had a bunch of bets last Thursday night. Totaling about, I don't know, maybe $40 in bets total. And if a couple of them hit, I was gonna walk away with some serious cash. And the fucking under came in, baby, because they fucking overturned a touchdown, and then homeboy Murray threw that pick at the end of the game. Bammo! Your boy walked away with a G note,
Very
which was,
nice.
yeah, very nice, very nice. I was very excited.
No harm in
Uh,
making an extra $1,000.
well, Pat. So here's the thing: I haven't won a fucking goddamn thing since. Eric said maybe he got COVID because he was trying to be John Wick, but we know he's not the real one. Real nice, Erica. Did you see that?
That was a fantastic Halloween costume.
I really thought he was going to dress up as McAfee.
That would be funny too.
Yeah, that's really what I thought it was going to be because him and McAfee have like such a great relationship. He goes on a show every week. I thought that's what it was going to be. That's not what it was. So, and I wasn't that crazy about his costume, to be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, I have not won a single bet since, other than the plus 60 Patriots bet, which you're welcome,
Yep,
by the way. You won.
took that. Got some money.
Have you made any other bets since then, Pat?
I did. I bet $10 straight up that Zeke would score a touchdown. He fucked me. I lost $10. I bet $10 on a parlay, same game, Chiefs game. It was Mahomes to throw 300 yards, Kelsey to score a touchdown, Hill to get 60 yards receiving, and the Chiefs to win. So Mahomes did not break 300. He was 278 when I fell asleep, and Kelsey had not scored a touchdown because the whole fucking game was field goals. So fuck me.
Yeah,
Lost
that game.
$10 on that one, but that bet, it was $10, and I would win 47.50. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm in.
Oh, 40. Wow. You're really.
I'm a
I had a
what's
couple
that?
parlays for Sunday. Because, what's $10? You know what I mean? I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. That's $12. I mean, like, if I'm going to throw down $10, fuck it. I'm going big. So I played every single Sunday game. I bet the money line in one parlay. I bet the spread in one parlay, and I bet the under over in another parlay. So I
Yeah.
had 3 parlays. If any one of those would have hit, I would not have gone to work this week.
So Rodgers is not playing this Sunday.
Yeah, he is quarantined for 10 days. He might be back for the following game.
The Chiefs are now a 7.5 point favorite. Before this, let's just point out the Chiefs were a 1.5 point favorite going into that game. To which I sent you and Griff a screenshot of that and said, "These motherfuckers hate Aaron Rodgers worse than I do because that's just not accurate."
It's really not. Even without Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna hammer the Packers plus 7.5. I'm gonna hammer it. I think the Packers are easily gonna beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I hate to say it, like they're a good football team, right? Like they have the talent, obviously, to be great. I have no idea what's going on with Mahomes. And I've been trying to think about it, like maybe he's playing injured and nobody's saying anything,
Very possible.
or he's trying to work through it because he doesn't want to be benched or whatever. But there's something up with that kid. There's something up with him. He's thrown more picks, I think, this year than he has in his whole career combined.
I believe you are correct.
It's not fucking good.
Hi, Kiki. One of the cats is here. Hopefully, they come on the show.
Yeah, let's hope not.
So, Tom, let's jump into mail time, which I've already announced is going to be bad. But there is one great piece of mail, huge news for not just me, not just you, but all the number niners considering our wealth. That's right, wealth. We're not talking getting a $1,000 off a bet. We're not talking about becoming rich. We're talking about generational wealth, which has been offered in this email. Tom, would you like to read the email, or would you like me to?
We'll read it. Just hold on 1 second.
Okay. I am not a fan of where the shade hits my hat. This makes it look like I have a filter on that makes me look like an alien. Are you seeing the alien face?
You are an alien, Pat, so it fits
All
you
right,
quite
well,
well.
that's fair. Seems appropriate.
Hey, not to get too off topic here,
Yeah.
but when I was looking at one of these trucks, I noticed that one of them had a CD player, and I was like, dope, dude. Now I can listen to those Tom
Nice.
McDonald albums I got. All right, Pat. So we got a few pieces of mail, and we'll start off with the one that you're referring to. Go ahead and read that bad boy.
I titled this email "Payday, Motherfucker." This is how the email reads. It says, "Dear friend, I came across your email contact prior to a private search while in need of your assistance. I am Aisha al-Qaddafi, the only biological daughter of former president of Libya, Colonel Muammar al-Qaddafi. Am a single mother and a widow with 3 children. I have investment funds worth 27,500,000 United States dollar. Then it shows that number in numbers, and it's a big number. I'm excited to get. It's already got me hooked, right? Like I'm like, holy fuck! I can't believe this woman's emailing us. It says, and I need a trusted. I is not capitalized. It is a lowercase I, and I need a trusted investment manager / partner because of my current refugee status. However, I am interested in you for investment project assistance in your country. Maybe from there, we can build business relationship in the nearest future. I am willing to negotiate an investment / business profit sharing ratio with you based on the future investment earning profits. If you are willing to handle this project on my behalf, kindly reply urgently to enable me to provide you more information about the investment funds. Best regards, Miss Aisha al-Qaddafi. Now, naturally, I've already responded and sent all of our joint bank account information because I'm not going to miss this fucking opportunity, Tom.
What's more crazy to me, Pat, is I didn't think that emails like this really existed.
What do you mean, emails like this? This is clearly a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Was this sent to your personal email?
This was sent to our cohesive email. And what do you mean, emails like this?
This was not sent to our fucking. Was it really?
This is the break we've been looking for.
This is the break we've been looking for. I don't see that in here, man. Where the fuck did you find this?
I pulled this right out of our email, directly from Mrs. Aisha al-Qaddafi, the only surviving member of Muammar al-Qaddafi's family.
Who?
Jump up. Oh.
Oh, from Libya.
Hey, baby. Oh, you're on the podcast.
I hate cats. Moving on. Oh, that changed the whole thing. That's not what
Next email.
This came in from our last episode, Gamble Your Life.
Can you scroll down? All right, I'm ready.
It's from our boy Panachronic. He said, I'm not going to lie, fellas. Hurt my soul a little bit to hear you guys think teeth are made of bone. With a crying face. I got to tell you. I know that teeth aren't made of bowls or bones. But at the same time, Pat, you do know that teeth aren't made of bones, right?
Tom, I literally Googled "are teeth made of bones" after we got this email because I was like, oh, they seem so similar. Turns out they are not. And we've got ourselves about the 100th popcorn situation on the show.
You are not fucking serious, dude. You thought teeth were made of bones?
They're very similar in every aspect that I know of.
Please explain.
Well, they look like bones.
Do they?
Yeah. How do they not look like bones?
Hold on, man. You.
They're hard. They're white. They occasionally break.
I officially know how you felt when I said the popcorn thing.
Listen, we had a full conversation on the last podcast about how the dental records and the skull would have the same the water would have the same impact on the two of them because they're both bones, and you said nothing. Don't go
I didn't hear you
now.
No, listen, man.
You didn't hear. You're on the same show as me.
What's funny is when I saw this, I said, well, I know they're not made of bones. What did I say to make him think that, like, and then I started thinking about what you're saying. I'm like, oh shit, maybe Pat really does think that they're made of bone. And I'm like, nah, he's not that stupid.
Yeah, here's the thing, man.
You are that stupid.
You tell me the difference between a tooth and a bone. Go ahead. Stay away from your keyboard.
Teeth are made of enamel and other things.
Well, you can ruin the enamel on your teeth, I believe. So I'm going to say they have enamel on them, but they're not made of enamel.
I'm not really sure what they're made of. I know it's not bone because my bone do not have enamel on them.
This is what I found. The only difference between teeth and bones is that what happens after they break and why. That's it. When you break a tooth, it can't regenerate to regrow itself. You need a dentist to restore it. When you break a bone, however, it immediately begins to regenerate and heal.
All right. By the way, we got
Teeth are made
crunchy.
mostly of inorganic material. They don't contain bone marrow. They can't regrow when broken, and they don't grow with your body. Bones are mostly made of living tissue, have marrow that create blood cells, immediately begin to heal when broken, and grown and change with your body.
So vastly different things.
Yeah, I mean, after they break, they're vastly different. Until they break, they're extremely similar. Look at like a
What are you
skeleton,
talking about?
right?
They don't grow with your body. They're made
When you
of
look at a
two.
skeleton, there's always teeth with the skeleton. Doesn't that make you think if the thing's all bone, the teeth must be bones?
I don't know if that's true. Maybe the teeth are still. Don't take the
I
mask
have a
off.
skeleton next to me. If I take the mask off of this skeleton, the Freddy Krueger mask off of this skeleton, I guarantee you he's got teeth. I know that because I bought him.
Oh man. So anyway, we got a couple people in chat. Crunchy Troll says, "LOL." I'm not sure which part he's talking about. Probably the
Who the
fact that
what? Did you say Crunchy Troll?
sure did.
I love that name. What the fuck is Crunchy Troll?
And then we got Mr. McCaffrey in the chat, and he says, "Sup, kids."
Wait, what, Mr. McCaffrey?
Mr. McCaffrey.
Oh, Timbo Slice.
Mr. McCaffrey.
I like it.
Our last piece of mail comes in from the one and only Griff. And he says, "Guys, I got a great idea for a new name for your pod. English 187 with Pat and Tommy."
I don't even know what we slaughtered on that show. It could have just been our reading in general.
The scan letter cracked me up. Oh, the one, Pat's email.
Damn letter. What the fuck? Has he been listening to the show? She's the only surviving relative of Muammar al-Gaddafi. He was the goddamn president of Libya and a colonel. How the fuck is that a scam? Check your privilege, motherfucker. Did you just assume my gender? What the fuck?
Anyway, guys, I appreciate the mail. It's been a while since we've had some, so this was a fun segment. And
God
also
damn
the fact that
Republicans.
what? And the God
They're hating on me.
and the fact that we learned that Pat really thought that teeth were made of bones.
In my defense, when we poll the number niners, that's going to be one of the questions.
Do you think teeth are made of bones?
I'm going 70-30 hard yes.
I'm gonna go 99-1 hard no.
No way.
All right.
Are we getting into memes?
Yeah, I'll be the next thing. I just gotta put in this soundbite. Yeah, it's getting a little cold out, man.
Yeah, it was fucking freezing today.
It's a little cold in the basement.
I've got a hoodie on. I'm good. I make this bigger. How does the interweb work?
Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I don't know how to. I can't read the fucking live chat because I fucking minimized the damn screen. Oh, bad. Nope, it's fine. I'm just gonna put that over there. I'm gonna maximize this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, after the show, obviously, I'm gonna put my other monitor above this monitor and the camera in between them. So I'm gonna be looking straight at the camera all the time.
Look, hold on, I'm gonna do something for you.
You can just make chat stream bigger so I can see what the fuck is
Yeah.
happening.
Open Team Viewer on your computer real quick.
Oh, nope, that's Discord. Okay, it's open. Okay.
Don't touch anything.
Okay. Higgy. Come here, bud. I love you too. Yes, we are best friends. Thank you for asking. All right, that's a little rude. I could have done that.
Well, now it'll show you everything in here.
Starting with the next message.
Yes. All right.
Crunchy Troll Taco. Send a message so I know that this worked.
Tim just wrote a message.
Oh, wow, that's very small.
That's what she said.
Tim's not being very nice. That's hurtful.
All right, you ready?
I am.
All right, Pat. It's time for some memes here.
Let's do it.
Nah.
I take it you did not look at these memes ahead of time.
I did. I loaded them all in. It's still fucking funny.
That is a picture of a very young Hillary Clinton, and it says, "Happy birthday to this future president," and that is a tweet from Hillary Clinton. Ben Shapiro then retweeted and posted, "Happy birthday to this tweet," which is one of the funniest things. Who would have known that this sweet little innocent girl would grow up to dissatisfy her husband to the point that he was driven to get blowjobs from Monica Lewinsky? You know?
Real nice, Pat. I didn't see this one. This one says it's two people. It says vegan activists separate hens from roosters so the hens aren't raped.
And Robert Edwards comments, like, that'll stop me. What the fuck? The fact that vegan activists are separating hens from roosters so that the hens are not raped is remarkable. Here's the thing about hens, they can't give consent. They can't. Even if they want it, they can't.
This
that
girl
is exactly what this world doesn't need.
What, this one?
No, get it? Exactly. God damn it, Tom.
This is from Sarah Beatty. She says, my mom asked me if I was a lesbian. I was like, no way. I love big fat cocks in my mouth. And she still got upset.
You know, there's no satisfying Sarah Beatty's very Karen mother. This last one, which this is one of the funniest, you know, I love the text conversations. I don't give a fuck if they're made up. I don't give a fuck if they're staged. I fucking love the text conversations that people post on the internet. And this one is off of a dating website. It says, you matched with Peter. And then it says, Peter is saying, you sexy as fuck for a schizophrenic. And she says, why on earth would you say I'm schizophrenic? He says, oh, my bad. I don't know what agender means. And I thought because you said they, them, that you thought you were more than one person. My bad. I don't understand all the terminology. Just got out of a 6-year relationship and I'm new to this. That shit's funny as fuck.
Oh, that's pretty good. Good old meme time. Love it. Love it. What we got next, Pat?
This is a picture of an amputee. What you see
Oh, we have
uh,
more.
is you have one leg, one, I'm going to say bionic leg, mechanical leg, or I don't know, a fucking prosthetic leg of some sort. And his nub in the middle, which looks like a massive cock. And it says, "My dad is an amputee and he won't stop sending my mom this picture." Classic, classic
That
fake
would
dick
be
pic.
that would be Pat doing that shit.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
I would tuck that leg into my pants so it looked like I had a massive just bulge all the time. I mean, I guess he really doesn't have a choice. It's got to go in his pants.
facts, no cap on a stack.
Oh, you know what he could do though? He could he could bore a hole in the back of a pair of pants and then glue a bunch of fur to that nub and it would look like he was walking around with a tail. That'd be awesome.
You're an idiot.
Great.
You ready for three finger news, Pat?
Three figure news that's sure to shock you.
No, I didn't put this meme in. Well, it's not really a meme. It's a part of an article, right?
No, it's just a fucking beautiful point.
Yeah, it was like a screenshot of some sort.
This goes, I've actually said a couple times recently on the podcast. I don't remember who I stole the quote from, but I definitely stole the quote. The quote is, "We've got to stop pulling people out of the river and start finding out why they're falling in." Right? We focus all of our energy on these results of a problem, but we're not really focusing on the core of the problem or the cause of the problem. And this guy fucking nails it. He says the 550 US billionaires together are worth $2.5 trillion. If we confiscate 100% of their wealth, we would raise enough money to run the federal government for less than 8 months. Perhaps our problem isn't how much billionaires have, but how much politicians spend.
Yeah,
And that's a really fucking good point.
facts.
This story is called Fucking New Guys. I don't know if you were working for me at the time. In fact,
FNGs, baby. FNGs. Of course, I was an FNG.
I'm quite confident that you were not there when we had a meeting at that company, and the main purpose of the meeting, though there were several side topics, but the main purpose was the aggressive nicknaming of new guys, specifically banning me from using the term FNG, which is short for fucking new guy. At the time, I had guys like Chunk, Grimace.
I never worked with Grimace.
Yeah, I had quite a few really good nicknames, but FNG was what everybody got when they walked in the door until they earned their nickname. So we're gonna ride FNG till the wheels fall off. Tom, this story, the title is "Uncle of 6-year-old Girl Killed on Colorado Amusement Park Screamed in Horror While Trying to Help Her," lawsuit says. Uh, the story, the excerpts that I've decided to read from the story, anyways. On her family's first trip since the pandemic began, 6-year-old, I'm going to say Wangel Estefanos, got on a vertical drop ride at a Colorado amusement park with her uncle, aunt, and cousins last month. After the ride stopped at the bottom, Wangel's uncle looked to see if she had enjoyed it and was horrified to see she was not in her seat. Instead, he saw her battered body at the bottom of the shaft. As Wangel's uncle and other relatives on the ride screamed in horror and tried to get out of the ride to run to Wangel, the ride would not release them and pulled them 110 feet back up to the top of the mine shaft. State
What?
investigators yeah, fuck that. State investigators concluded that Wangel's death was the result of multiple operator errors. The girl
Operator
was
error.
Yeah, classic. The girl was sitting on top of 2 seatbelts instead of wearing them across her lap, and 2 newly hired operators never noticed despite doing checks, according to a report from the Colorado Department of Labor and Employee released last month. Investigators also found that an alarm system warned of a problem, but one of the coworkers reset it and started the ride because they weren't trained well enough to know what to do about it. The lawsuit cites the findings of the investigation and alleges that the park failed to turn over two previous complaints about passengers not being initially strapped into the ride from 2018 and 2019. Investigators also found that having multiple operator errors took the focus away from passenger safety. The operators of the ride that day did not have a complete understanding of the ride's function and that they lacked procedure. Fucking duh.
Jesus.
This is fucking crazy. So this is why I put this in, right? One, you'll catch the theme of this episode is going to be vastly about money, specifically lawsuits. But we got the email, right, about a big payday. We got your story about a big payday. We got this wrongful death suit. There's going to be a lot of this. I'm very anti lawsuit. I think that mistakes happen. I think that we are a country of people waiting to capitalize on other people making a mistake or other people having a weak moment. In this particular case, Tom, I think this company this family deserves every penny that they win in this lawsuit.
Oh yeah, how much did they win?
Well, nothing yet. The lawsuit's ongoing. They do have a GoFundMe page that's raised $79,000.
That's not enough.
No, no. Well, that's before the lawsuit, and they can say whatever they want. They say the lawsuit is because they want other people to be aware. No, the lawsuit is because there's no way that this fucking company will ever pay you for what they've taken from you. So take what you can get.
Pretty much.
It's
Not
unfortunate, but it is what it is.
not to get too far off topic, but I know that you're a big I don't know. I don't want to say advocate because I don't think it's an advocate, but a big researcher when it comes to these things. You heard about the Raiders wide receiver that got into an accident yesterday and killed somebody in his car?
Fucking crazy.
Did you hear he's doing 156 miles an hour seconds
And
before the
he
crash?
he was hammered.
Yeah, twice the legal limit, killed somebody. You know what his bond was?
What's that?
150 grand.
Nice. For vehicular manslaughter. I don't think the two charges, one of them, the minimum was like a year and the maximum was like 3 years. The other one, the maximum was 20 years. I don't think you get 20 years for vehicular manslaughter. Do you know what his charges were?
I don't know, man. But I mean,
Obviously, the lighter one would probably be like operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of mind altering substances or something to that effect.
yeah. Uh yeah, I don't know, man. Tragic though. And not that this is a reason or a cop out for this kid or anything. But like he's 22 years old, man. He's struck it big in the NFL. He's a fucking millionaire. He made a fucking dumb choice. And but I also believe that I was listening to Chris Russo today. He runs Mad Dog Radio.
Yeah.
And I was listening to him today. He was talking about it and he said this kid should never step on a football field again in a professional football. And I'm like,
They
no.
probably won't.
Well, but it shouldn't even be an option, right? You got people
What
like Ray Rice and shit literally knocking their fucking girl out in an elevator, and then 3-4 years later, fucking lacing up cleats to play on a team. Like it's wild shit.
I agree that at 22, people make really stupid decisions. I would go as far as to point out the fact that we have repeatedly on the show said that if you're not 25, you're not a fucking adult.
We have not said that. You have.
Okay, well, I think we're both smart enough to agree with me on that one.
I also agree with you that teeth are made of bone.
They're very similar. So here's the thing: the NFL is aware that it's got a vast majority of people that make bad decisions once exposed to the amount of money that they're exposed to. Now, that's not based on where they're from. It's not based on the color of their skin. It's not based on their sexuality. It's not based on any of that. It's based on the fact that the majority of them never had millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars, and then we drop it in their lap and we give them the opportunity to spend it. I think that it is the league's responsibility. That's right. I'm don't get me wrong. This kid's 100% responsible for his own actions. I do think that the NFL has an obligation to these young players who have never seen this kind of money to say it is the league policy. Now, this may not have changed anything because there's a law in place that this kid was willing to break, but it needs to be a league policy that if you have a sip of alcohol in your system, you are to pay Lyft, pay Uber, hire a driver. You know, we see rappers all the time. We see professional wrestlers, professional fighters all the time that have security because not because they can't win a fight, because they should not be in a fight. They can't afford to get into a fight.
Yeah.
These NFL players cannot afford to go out and have a good time and then drive home.
Yeah.
The league should make it a fucking rule. Listen, you can go out and drink all you want. You just have to pay somebody. What are you going to pay somebody? 150, 200 bucks for the night to be
Even
there
if
the whole
it's a
time,
thousand.
drive you and drive you home? Even if it's 1,000.
Yeah.
Take
That's
some of your fucking millions and protect yourself, man.
not only that,
I
protect the people around you. You
Yeah,
know,
I
like,
guarantee you that this kid did not wake up that morning and go, "Man, I sure hope I fuck somebody up tonight."
yeah, right. It sucks, man. Like, I couldn't admit, like, I could easily see myself making a poor decision like that, and
Sure.
being in that position, and I can't even imagine what being in that. Like, I couldn't imagine taking the life of somebody else in a vehicle accident.
Well, and okay, so the night of, you could maybe skate by without the worst feelings in the world going through your system. But can you fucking imagine waking up the next morning
Phew, no, I don't want
at
to.
22 years old thinking, now, don't get me wrong, couple top tier lawyers, he can probably get off on most of this pretty light. He's probably not looking at 20 years in prison, but he doesn't have the rational thought at this moment to go, I'm going to be perfectly fine. I'll see my way through this. He's going, holy fuck. I was given everything in the world I ever wanted and all the money I could possibly spend. And when I do get out of jail, it's going to be gone because this fucking lawsuit or this trial is going to bankrupt me.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, stop killing people. So,
Hold on. Crunchy Taco or Troll said no more hazing. I'm not sure what he was talking about there. Were we hazing somebody?
who were you hazing?
I don't know. Crunchy Troll, can you elaborate on that for the next time? I check your message.
I don't know what the fuck that is. That's some weird
Uh,
shit.
anyway, how Floridian is that, Pat?
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm looking. Oh, he said the nicknames. We're hazing with the nicknames.
Oh, the FNGs and shit. Had
To be fair, 15 years ago when this meeting took place, bullying wasn't everybody's favorite word. I'm just throwing that out there.
to have been
Uh,
more than 15 years ago.
I think it was just about, if anything, a little less because 15 years ago I was 21. I will say we're going to move on to how Floridian is that, and it's going to
Damn.
be a fun ride. Tom, are you ready to go on an exploratory trip, Tom?
Yeah, man. At this point, I'm just trying. I don't know why the fuck I'm so tired, but I am tired.
Well, get ready for a thrill ride. Uh,
Woo! Is it like
Florida
the ride
school.
that that girl took on the up and down thing?
Ooh, no, this is going to be a fun thrill ride. That was not a fun thrill ride. Florida school, of course, Florida school, takes elementary school children on a field trip to a gay bar. Broward County Public Schools responded to the criticism Thursday evening in an emailed news release, confirming that the field trip occurred, but saying that the bar was not open to the general public during the trip and that students were given a student friendly menu. A public school in Florida took young students to a gay bar for a field trip this week. Photos showed a young group of 18 young children posing for a picture in matching shirts next to the bar's sign. Another photo showed the children sitting at tables inside the rainbow bedecked bar, wearing face masks and apparently listening to a presentation. One Twitter user wrote, "Get your kids out of public schools," and another wrote, "The kind of bar is not even the point. It's a bar."
That's a good point. Like, that's the most important part of this. Who cares that it was a gay bar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Who
why?
gives a shit that it's a gay bar? Don't worry, Tom. The best is yet to come. Somebody did post, I remember when school field trips were to Butterfly World, Bonnet House, or the museum. Wrote a private Facebook group called Moms for Liberty in Broward County, Florida. Rosie's menu on its website features dishes. It's gonna be so tough. Features these dishes: the Rhoda Cowboy, the Ivana Hooker, the Helena Bun with Smack My Cheeks and Make 'em Rosy sauce, the Georgia Blue, the young the young ranch hand, and the Willie cheesesteak.
Keep it together over there, dude.
The, the one that gets me is the Smack My Cheeks and Make 'em Rosy sauce. What the fuck are they doing? What is that sauce?
It's like the Big Mac sauce.
So, Rosie's Bar and Grill, which is within walking distance from the school and opens early for the students. The bar and restaurant was not open to the general public while students were present inside. When the business opened, students transitioned to a separate outside location to order and eat their meals. The students order their meals from a student-friendly paper menu that has 3 child-friendly choices. None of them are probably the Rhoda Cowboy Burger. They learn about the types of jobs involved in opening a restaurant, how to pay for their meal, and how to leave a tip for service that they receive. And big pun on leave a tip for service. In addition, as part of the field trip, Wilton Manor's police department provides traffic assistance for the students so they can see and learn about the different ways police officers support the community. Tom, these kids learned how to open a restaurant, they learned how to tip, they learned how police help their community. Do you need to go to a bar to learn any of those things?
No, you could have taken them to fucking Chili's.
You could have had the bar owner go to the fucking school. You could have taken him to the fucking cafeteria. There's a restaurant in the school. So, this is a bunch of very, very stupid people who said, yeah, but this is a gay bar, so it means more. No, it doesn't. It means the exact same thing. It's a fucking bar.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's gay or straight or lesbian. It doesn't matter.
Perhaps, while there are NFL players at 22 years old killing people in car accidents, we should stop encouraging children to normalize going to the bar before it's time that you're,
Old.
responsible.
Yeah.
Speaking of responsibility, Tom, motherfuck this next person. Did you see this last fucking meme?
Yeah, I just saw it now.
Tom, the comment on this meme, I cut out who it was from, not because I didn't want to say their name. I would love to,
I
but because I just screenshot it. But fuck this person. It says, if someone hands you a firearm, it's your responsibility. Hopefully everybody knows where we're going with this now. Fox News says, Alec Baldwin has proven why you should always treat a firearm as it is loaded. And you should always know your target and what is beyond your target. To blame the prop person for this is true to his character. If the firearm is in your hand, you are responsible. Fuck you, you pieces of shit, judging from afar on top of the fucking high horse where you fucking chose to rest at. Alec Baldwin's a fucking actor, not a gun enthusiast. So if somebody hands him a gun and says, act, what the fuck is he supposed to do? He's supposed to be like, hold on, I haven't taken any firearms training yet. Let's cut the film here and give me a week off to learn everything I can about this specific firearm so that nothing could possibly go wrong. And then mistakes may still happen. How the fuck is this on Alec Baldwin?
Pat, I agree with you. I do. I don't, and I'm a registered gun owner. I understand because I've been trained that every gun is a loaded gun. I don't know if Baldwin has ever shot a gun in his real life.
So, Tom, let me ask you. The guns, obviously, in movies are made to look very, very realistic. In fact, they are altered real guns. If you painted 1,000 firearms that were actually Nerf guns, so you painted 1,000 Nerf guns that look just like real guns because you did such a good job converting them, and then you invited a bunch of your friends over and said, guys, let's have a Nerf war. But then you put your pistol in the mix and somebody shot somebody else. Would you say that person's responsible for killing?
Well, I don't want to be responsible. Yeah.
You get my point. This is
Yes.
not on Alec Baldwin, man. This guy did not, again, this is not a situation where he was like, I'm going to maliciously murder this person and I'm paying super close attention to who's standing behind her while I fire this fucking fake gun and it's going to clip a second person while I'm at it. That's not what happened here. This is a fucking actor who's not a gun person, at least not that we know of. I'm sure if he was, it would be fucking all over the news.
Yeah.
So this is a guy who's not well versed in
From
firearms.
anything I've
And
seen, he's actually pretty liberal.
yeah, no,
So,
sure, I'm with you. Here's the thing. If this guy was a firearm expert, I'm pretty sure he'd actually need to be a bullet expert, not a fucking firearm expert, because the gun is still going to fire when you activate the. If you pull that fucking trigger, the hammer is going to hammer the fucking bullet. Correct?
yeah,
That's how the prop gun works. It's Hollywood. It's not magic. And then it fires a blank. So he could be a firearm expert. He could be well trained with firearms, know nothing about bullets, and nothing changes about this story. So the dumb shit who posted this would be guilty of the exact same fucking crime. They don't even understand what the fucking danger was, and they're blaming him for what happened.
I'm not sure because I'm not well versed in prop guns or anything. I do understand that in certain cases they put blanks in and but that's in a real gun. This was supposed to be a prop gun which isn't supposed to fire as far as I know. Like I don't know, man. It's all very confusing to me because I don't know anything about prop guns, but
Even in a
I
prop gun, I guarantee you it looks very similar.
oh
I
yeah.
would guess that it feels very similar. And if it doesn't, how does Alec Baldwin know what that specific model of gun is supposed to feel like?
Yeah, I'm with you,
Right?
man. Yeah, I'm with you. I totally understand what you're saying. And like I said, I guess you're right. Like whether it's the gun or the bullet, either way, he's not a professional or an expert in either. So does it really fucking matter?
Yeah, this is an extension of the America that we talk about on a frequent basis where we're literally just looking to blame normal people for doing normal things and shame them for it.
Yeah, this guy has to live with this for the rest of his life and his
He sure
family.
does.
You know what I
He
mean? Like,
had he had no intention. I don't think at all that he was negligent, but that's what he's being called, and that's really fucked up, man.
yeah, I can tell you
And
this: he'll never do it again. He'll never
that's a
not check. He'll never not check the gun again. You know what I
that's a
mean?
fucking fact.
Um,
I also think that if the media was on a point system like we talked about, Fox News would be very close to getting their asses kicked by the point system here. Because they need to retract that fucking statement and say it's not fucking Alec Baldwin's fucking fault.
yeah, but that's opinion based. This is an opinion based thing. It's not.
Is it? You think Alec Baldwin's going to be guilty in a court of law?
Yes,
You're out of your fucking mind.
I think he will face some. He's. They're already talking about him facing some sort of charges.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's the world we live in, bro.
And
Like
that
I
is an extension of America as well.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing, but what I'm saying is yes, I think he will face some sort of criminal thing. Hopefully, it's not like jail time. It's like some fucking probation, maybe some community service. Like I don't know, but he has to fucking live with this for the rest of his life. Like I said, like that in itself, dude. Especially when it's purely innocent, right? You had no intention of doing it whatsoever. Like that's
Yeah,
the
there was
worst
no
part.
malice behind this.
That's the worst part.
It sucks, man. It really,
Uh,
really sucks.
Pat, real quick, you want to do some football picks?
Sure.
I haven't done mine yet, so let's do 'em.
I
You know
have.
what I mean? Has has the number 9 with Tommy account been done?
No, I don't. I can't. I have no control over that.
Well, sometimes they get done, sometimes they don't. Then I'm running around on Thursdays trying to make sure they're done. Let's see. I have not been doing it. Hey, congratulations to Mama. She won this last week. I hope you paid her.
Do you mean Miss Elizabeth?
No. Oh yeah, Miss Elizabeth won.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't know why I thought your mom won.
Nope. But Miss Elizabeth did one. I have not heard the end of it. And I told her, she was like, "How much money did I win?" And I was like, "0, because I paid for your fucking football. So I won the fucking money. Thank you for picking right."
Yeah, I'm just
And
gonna
she's
add
not
that.
very happy about that.
Hey, what are you gonna do? So we got the Jets versus the Colts Thursday night football. Colts are at home. Pat, Pat.
Colts.
Uh, uh, I want to take the Colts, right? But a big part of me wants to take the Jets. Did you see what they did to the Bengals, man?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not speak ill of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, man, they got beat by the fucking Jets.
It's a bad day.
We got the so that's Thursday night's game. uh, we got the Falcons at the Saints on Sunday. I'm going Saints.
Me too.
Bills at the Jags. I'm going Bills.
Bills.
This one's interesting. Browns at the Bengals. What do you
Taking
think?
Cincy.
You're taking Cincy?
I'm taking Cincy.
I'm gonna come back to that one. We got the Broncos at the Cowboys. Dak is back. I'm gonna go Cowboys. Here's a
I got
matchup for you.
Cowboys.
Here's a suck versus suck. Texans versus Dolphins.
Yeah, this is like Riley Reid versus Jenna Jameson. Suck versus suck. I'm with you. I'm going Dolphins.
I'm going Texans, man. The Dolphins are trash, dude. They're so bad. Raiders at the Giants. We're going Raiders.
Yep.
Vikings at the Ravens. We're going Ravens.
Yep.
Patriots at the Panthers. I'm going Patriots.
Yep.
Chargers at the Eagles. I'm coming back to that one.
I chose the Chargers.
I kind of want to take the Eagles, dude. The Eagles been looking all right the last couple of weeks. Dude. They had a rough start.
Only
but...
one of us has made $1,000 in the last week.
This isn't even game one. We had the Cards versus the Niners. I'm going
Cards.
Niners.
Okay.
Packers at the Chiefs. I'm going Packers.
I might change this. I currently have the Packers chosen, but boy, do I want. You know what? Nope, I'm done. I chose the Chiefs.
You're an idiot.
It's such a bad idea. It's. I have this glimmer of like. I really feel like they're gonna kick out of it. They're gonna finish the season, 13-4, and we're gonna move forward.
Pat, if you saw my fucking I was expecting Sunday or Monday night's game. Was it Monday or Sunday? Sunday. Sunday's game. No, it must have been Monday's. Monday's game to be like 35-42. Like, I was expecting for both teams for some reason to ball out and have all these fucking points. Like, I took booster bets on there being 5 touchdowns in the game. I took a booster bet on there being a touchdown scored in every quarter, which again looked awesome until the third quarter. So bad. We got the Texans at the Rams. We're taking the Rams, or the Titans at the Rams. I'm taking the Rams.
As well.
Bears at the Steelers. Going Bears or Steelers.
I took the Steelers.
Total points 10.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Eagles.
It's not the closest without going over, right?
I think I'm going Eagles, and I'm gonna go Browns. Doing the Browns. All right, so these we have to have a little bit more.
Oh, Crunchy Troll is okay. Tom, do you know who the fuck Crunchy Troll is?
I do.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Crunchy Troll is posting all of their picks, and I love it.
He picked the Bengals, only because Baker will sell the team out. That's fucked up. Tank Bull Finn. You're really taking the Finns, huh? The Niners, I like that pick. There you go. Rams Steelers. All right, we're all on the same page, kind of. All right, let's do the number Niners picks. So we're both going Indy for tomorrow night. The Saints, right? Buffalo. I'll pick Cincy just for you. Dallas, Miami, Vegas, Baltimore, New England, Chargers, Arizona, Green Bay, Rams, Pittsburgh. What do you want our over under to be?
What'd
Or
you pick?
what I put in? I think 45.
I was gonna say let's divide the two of us. I picked 44.
Oh, so 44 and a half.
Yeah. So
46.
the who is it?
I put in 46.
Okay. All
All
right,
right,
Tom.
number 9 with Tommy picks have been made. We were gonna do a back-to-back episode, but I gotta tell you guys, I'm fucking tired. So probably not gonna happen. This was a ton of fun, as always. Crunchy Troll, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you tell a
It's a
friend. Hit that
it's a
follow
guy.
button.
I know that now.
And yeah. Thanks Mr. McCaffrey for stopping in. Erica, thanks for watching.
I feel like Crunchy Troll it's like that's the perfect password. You know, like you're supposed to pick two words that have nothing to do with each other. And Crunchy Troll might be my new password for things.
You're an idiot. I just sent you a text.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks, man.
All right. We're out of here.
Ah.
Pat?
All right. Have a good one, man. Uh, number Niners. I say, good day.
Oh boy, where is it? There it is.